first setup, and I wanted to just jump on live really quick. Oh my goodness. I need to get this set up. But I wanted to jump on live real quick just to share my process on how I add screen tones using Clip Studio Paint. And then, I mean, the same process can be even used with Ibis Pay and, I mean, any other programs, honestly. It's just like a rinse and repeat. So it's nothing like spectacular. It's not, I'm not inventing the wheel here, but hopefully this will be helpful to somebody. We'll see. Let me just, I'm trying to, okay, I think this is as high as it goes. Oh, oops. So I'm going to make this go down. Sorry if you're hearing the noise. I'm just trying to twist the handle down so that my tripod can be set up. And let me pop out chat. Give me a second. And then I will get this ready to go. Okay, chat is going. Where's the pop out chat button? Okay, that's going. Make sure that is going. And then make sure it's saved to the playlist. I think our music is a little loud. Hi, Tony. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Okay, all messages so that I can see them. And then pop out chat. Perfect. So that makes it easier so I can see. Okay. I need to put you guys on something, but we'll figure that out later. Okay. So a lot of people ask me on like, what's my process on adding screen tones or adding manga screen tones to my manga if I'm working on like a manga, like my school memory manga. So my process, I use reference. And by saying I use reference, I look at something. If I like how that screen tone looks, then I'm going to put that screen tone there. So that's what I mean by if I like how this screen tone gives us kind of certain vibe, then I'm going to replicate how this screen tone is done. And I do that by using the pre-made screen tones that Clip Studio Paint already has. So first things first, let me just show you the line so you guys can see like the base part what we're working with. I'm not going over like my manga page size because the size, it depends on what size I want to print my book at. So I'm not going over the size because somebody might want their book printed to be printed at an 8x11. Someone might want their book to be printed at like a 5x6. I'm not going over the sizes. I'll share my sizes of like my printed books maybe in another video because it's Memorial Day today and I want to be able to, spend time with the family. But I wanted to jump on live and at least show my process on doing screen tones for you guys. And then I'll have this live. I'll make sure this live is saved. But we're going to this demonstration is going to be used. Let me pick you guys up. I'm going to use this old colored like little promo image that I made of Tamila and Noah. Let me see. Where are my lines? Here we are. So here's the lines. They're just like super messy lines. So I'm going to take off this thing. Well, here, let me show you one really cool trick. So Clip Studio Paint has, of course, built into their system, like free assets, free screen tones, free whatever you want to call them, free images that you can just stick onto your thing, and they provide that for us to use and whatnot. How I find it, I can easily go to Windows, and then I could just go to Material, and I'll just click whatever here, and that just helps to pop out this window. And then from here, I could just look through all of the stuff that already comes added into Clip Studio Paint, like that. Hello, Patri. Hello. It has been a while. Oh my goodness. Hello. It's been a really long time. It was so funny. At work, one of my coworkers, his wife had heard me talking because I was at work. I was giving a demonstration for something. I can't remember what it was. And one of my coworkers' wives, they were walking past him, and they're like, "Oh my God, I know that voice." And so she was like, "Is that S-Morishita?" And it was just really funny because she recognized me even though I was at like, my big girl job. So she was like, "I haven't seen her posting anything. Tell her to post something soon." So so that really cheered me up, and so I was like, okay, let me get up on stream and just do this. So I was like, let me go ahead and just share how I add screen tone, because I remember that was something you guys had mentioned last stream. You guys wanted to see like my process of doing like screen tones, and I'm like, I can share that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the day enjoying. I'm making mashed potatoes for the family for Memorial's Day, so I'm like, after that, then I can enjoy that. But yeah, that's where I've been. I've been gone and just tired and just moping, but it's okay. We're fine. So, but yeah, it was really cute too. But anywho, those, like I was saying, Clip Studio Paint has like lots of like really cool free assets available, and so they also have like these really cute speech bubbles. Can I ask what your big girl job is? It's just it's like web development kind of stuff. I don't want to go too far into detail just for privacy sakes, but yep, it's just web like IT stuff. There's my big girl job, my full-time job, cuz I got to help take care of the bills for the babies. I got to pay the bills for the babies. Okay. So, if you want to find like cute stuff like this, of course, I could like make this on my own. I don't want to. So I like to use what Clip Studio Paint has available. So I like going, I can't remember where it's at, but I'm going to click this. And then, oh, let's see what this looks like. What's this? Oh, feeling. Okay, so here's where I find, oh, it's right here. So this is the one that I had used right here. So they have like lots of like stuff here that you can use if you ever, if you want to make those. What does that say? Oh, I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm not waiting for you. I'm going to use this one that's already downloaded, and I can put it there. I just click and hold and put it there. I'm 26. I'm trying to find what I want to do in life and not be miserable. Look, you and me both. I don't think I'm the best person to ask, because my psychiatrist and therapist is trying to keep me all together. So, me, you and me both. But good luck. Good luck. Okay. No, I don't want to download it. Okay. I thought it was already downloaded. Apparently not. But, if I were to download it, I could just drag and drop and put it there. So, what was I saying? Well, okay. So, let's just download it. Gosh, I hate having to download stuff and then wait. I'm going to do this blue one. I'm going to drag it here. And it's going to download. Yes, download. And then I'm going to wait. Okay, it's downloaded. It's downloaded. So now I'm going to drag it again. Boom, ta-da. I'm going to move this. I'm going to click this little arrow because it's in my way. And I want it out of my way. And then I'm going to click this. I'm still on that journey too. You're great. Exactly. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, We're going to get there. We just, we roll in with the punches. And, we'll have our moments too where we disappear for a little bit, and then we're back like, hey guys. But, okay, let me focus. So, here is this. I dragged it and I pasted it here. And you might be wondering, girl, but why is it not showing the letters? It's because it's at the top of the totem pole. You see, this is this layer. Boop, you see? That is that. I had the eyeball unhide it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it all the way underneath all of my text. Don't go that far. Right there. See, there's all of my text. And now it's underneath it. So now I'm going to change this one. I'm going to change that one. So I don't know what layer that's on. So I'm going to actually I'm going to tap this. Boop. Tap it. Tap. There we go. I tapped it. There we go. Okay. So there's that layer. So I'm going to take our blue layer, this little boopity-boop. I'm going to take that boopity-boop, and I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to hide this boopity-boop, because that's this layer. Boop. We hit the boopity-boop. And now we take our word balloon, boopity-boop, and we go like, We just make it smaller like that. Hello, Sparkles! Hi! It's so nice to see you. Doing side quests and taking paths that haven't been made yet. Exactly, Patrick. Exactly. See, I love how your mind is. I love it. It's like a little adventure. Thinking of life like a video game makes it a little bit more bearable, or at least tolerable. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. We're totally okay. We're good. Okay, what was I saying? So yeah, so that's how I can do my little shoujo word balloons. And you're like, you might be wondering, but Shireen, it's in color. I want it in black and white. I want it shoujo-y. So I haven't been on your live for that's okay. I haven't been live for a minute. You know, I haven't been live for a minute, but here we are. So one thing that I can also do to like make these pre-made assets look like shoujo-y stuff, I'm gonna go over here. I have the layer selected right there. I have that one selected, and okay, I'm gonna which one? Ooh, right there, tones. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna click it. I'm clicking it. I clicked it. You see, I did it. Here, I'll move it. I'm gonna move it closer so it's closer to the stuff. Okay, so you see how it looks kind of lightish though? You know, I'm like, I want it to be a little darker. So I'm assuming I go to density. And then what's this? Reflect layer opacity. Use color of image. Use brightness of image. What does that mean? I don't know what that did. Use color of image. I don't know what that did. What's this do? Dot settings? Oh. Just so you know, I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm just guesstimating as I go because the updates have changed. Ooh, what does this button do? Oh, it did something. What happens if I do this? Oh, ooh, that's how I can get that one dark. Okay, we learned something new. Okay, all right. What does this one do? Ooh. So it makes other stuff darker. What if I do this? Whoa. Oh, okay. I don't think I like that. Go down. And then, you know what? You go up. Oh, I can't go past the, there's a limit. I don't think I like it. Nope, don't like it. But that's what you could do if you want to use those presets and make it look shoujo-y. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean this up. We'll do some cleaning up-ins. Cause I want more airy. So I'm gonna find my reference. Give me a second. I'm gonna put you down here. We go to the queen of shoujo, one of the queens, Juliet Suzuki. Okay, so let's look and see what cute, airy, word bubbly shoujo bubble does she have. Because I might actually go to my older school manga. Ooh. That one looks nice. You want to try that one? So it looks like it's kind of airbrushed. You see that little circle, the white, around the white? It's kind of airbrushed. So you see how this looks airbrushed, but it's looking jagged. Like someone just took so let's go ahead and we're gonna change this to a raster layer. And I'm gonna just, no, I'm not gonna change it to a raster layer. I'm gonna make a new layer over top of it because if I change it to a raster layer, then it takes away my box, and then I want to keep my box. So I'm gonna make a new layer. There's lots of ways to do this. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like doing. Okay, I'm gonna make a new layer, a raster layer. Boop. Okay, got that raster layer. I'm gonna get my airbrush right here. I know where my airbrush is at. And you know, they do have a tone scraping brush, if I can remember where it's at. I have to re-download all of my brushes again. Oh, that's just terrible. All of my brushes I had on my other computer is gone. Okay. Anyways, let's do this one. This one comes pre-added to Clip Studio Paint, so let's just use the default stuff. Oh, that's cross-hatching. Ooh, let's see what sand looks like. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the sand one. And then I'm going to pick white. Because I'm going to like put white over this little doobly-doo. You see how it's all a doobly-doo? I'm going to put white over it to make it like non-doobly-doo. So just give me a second. I got to make my brush smaller. And I can't do that with my holding my camera. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, oh well. We'll try it again. We'll just tap, tap, tap. Oh, smaller. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it that small. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Nice. Yes. I want these. I want it more like this. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Beautiful. Look, that looks so nice. Here. This is what it was. Stop it. This is what it was before. And this is after. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what other default stuff we have. Because I don't feel like downloading nothing. Let's go to our effects. And you saw in our reference, you see the little bubbles? Let's add that. Let's add some more bubbly boos. So, wow. I see this right here. I could make my own bubble, but I don't feel like it. So let's just use what's here. Ooh, what's this one? Soft circle. Oh. Let's do droplets of light. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, blood. Looks spooky. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next, I want to make another layer. Why? Because this is going to be my Screentone layer. And if I remember correctly, give me a second. I'm going to first put this down first. Because I can't remember what it's done. Oops, I forgot. Let me put it to black. There we go. I'm going to put this down right here. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so that's given grayscale. So what I'm going to do, let's see, what was it? There's a way to do it. New layer, should be a tone layer. Here it is. Tone. Okay, there we go. So that's what I thought. The new layer gives me that grayscale. I want dots. I want some dots. So I'm going to do that density. We'll see what that looks like. Oh, okay. Okay. What happens if I just do that over here? Oh, it does that weird wonky thing. I don't like it. Okay, put it back. Alrighty. And now the whole thing is filled up. So what I'm going to do, Control-Alt, and then I'm going to cut it. Why? Because when I do the new tone, it added like this layer mask. And I just don't want that layer mask there. So I'm going to hide this layer. Here's my tone layer. I'm going to make sure the layer mask that it created is set. And now let's see what this brush looks like. See? You see? It looks more shoujo-y. You see? You see? So before, with the raster layer, just using the brush by itself, it looks grayscale. But using a layer tone, ooh, you see it looking quite nice. Let's make the tone a little bit darker though. I'm gonna put this right here. And again, there's lots of ways to do this. Right now, I'm just, you know, doing whatever. Okay, so the density is right here. I'm going to make it, instead of 40, I'm just gonna just drag it. Ooh, so there you go. We can get like the darker, and then we can get the super light. Nice. I like that right there. Okay. So I'm going to move this back, and I'm going to just erase this. And you know what? Instead of, no, I'm going to add it. I'm going to add this Screentone behind that, this thing. And now I'm going to make my brush smaller. Okay. So I don't need, oh, that's too small. Hold on. You're too small. Go right there. Let's see. Trial and error. Oh, too small. Too small. Let's do that. Nuts. Still too small. Don't say nuts. It's a naughty word. Let's try it again. I'm going to remove you. Remove you. Okay. Try it. Still too small. Just bigger. There. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the cross hatching. And I'm going to just make it bigger. That's not what you're supposed to do. I want you to erase. So I'm going to erase this way. There we go. Oh, I should have mentioned that. So if you want to like use this thingy and you're on layer mask, this thingy, then what I do, I just click this box here, transparent, so that I can then just go and it can just use that little shaving method. And it gives me that nice little soft, like, you know, if I was using like a regular screen tone. I like that. Okay, let's add, ooh, petals? Let's add some petals. Oh, potatoes already. Okay, I'm almost done. What was I doing? Oh, I need to select this now because I'm going to use this brush and I'm just gonna put stuff. Nope, don't like it. Why you look ill? I don't like that. I don't like that petal. Let's do a soft circle. What does that look like? Ooh, that looks pretty. Let's do that. Brush density. What does that mean? Oh, it makes it darker. Oh. Particle density? Makes more. Oh. What happens if I... Ooh, that's pretty. Oops. Ooh. Eat some potatoes. Okay. Yeah, I should go eat the potatoes. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, that's how I do screen tones. For the skin, I'll just want to show you really quick. For when I'm like adding skin and whatnot, I can still use this same layer. Whoa, sorry, my hand's shaking. I need to eat. I'm so sorry, it's shaking, I'm sorry. But let me just show you really quick how I do skin. I'll just show my like original process. So what I like to do, I like to usually like just select a spot. And then in that selection, I will then, this usually is what pops up. If you don't see this pop up, then you could just do that process that I showed you last time, which is you go to layer, new layer, and then I like to do tone. And again, there's lots of different ways to do this. You don't have to do my way, do your way, but this is what I like to do. So after I have this screen tone right here, you see it's right there. It made a new layer. And since I already had it like kind of selected, I don't have to like go through and like, you know, deselect the mask. It's already like selected. So then I can just hit the fill bucket and boom, it fills in it for me. And if I want to make her skin tone darker, I just up the density. And then if I want to have like that really cool, like, it makes it look really cool. I don't know how to describe it, but like when I change the angles, you see it gives like that really cool hexagonal stuff. So I like doing that too. Why? Because personal preference. But okay, let me show you. I also can use my pen to also just, you see I'm still on the layer of my screen tone. See, I'm still on the screen tone layer. I can also use this to now just color in the screen tone. And then there's also, of course, the selection tool that I can use as well. Some people like to where is it? Selection pin. Some people like to select it all like this. Oops. And they'll select all of that, and then they can just fill it in like that. So there's lots of different ways that you can add screen tones. But anywho, so this is what I do. And if I feel like the dots are too big and I want my dots like smaller, what was it? I remember, I think it was the frequency that kind of like gave me, you see how it increases like that? The dots are bigger. So if I want them smaller, I can just increase my frequency. But usually I like to keep mine at like 55 or 60. So it looks like that. But yeah, that's how I go about adding screen tones. So, oh, I also like to add gradation, but I don't think I have enough time to show that because do you like oh yes, I do love Studio Ghibli. I love their stuff. Like Spirit Away, yes, I love theirs so much. Oh my god. But I got Mr. Momo, he's gonna message me again about potatoes. But hopefully this was helpful. I'll make sure to have this live saved on my channel, and then hopefully if you guys are watching this live after I post it, if you can leave comments in the comment section of what specific things screen tone stuff you guys would like for me to show, like at least like my process, leave that in the comments after I post this video, which should be in like 5 minutes. Leave that in the comments so that when I jump and do another live, I can look at those questions and then I can jump right directly into that. You too, Patrice. Thank you everyone for watching. But yeah, I'll have this up, and then just leave your questions in the comments, and I'll talk to you all later. I love you guys. Heart, heart, heart. Bye. Okay. I'll tell Mr. Momo and all the kids that you said hi. Bye. Bye.